Alright.
Okay, it's been 5 minutes. You get another call on your communicator.
Hello there.
While Aelon talks to him, I'm going to start scanning for footprints. Any sort of sign or indication that someone other than us has been here.
This is Aelon Koeth.
Koeth, but yes.
Send us your location and surrender immediately.
Why?
Do not question the Sith Empire. We have the family of Lexa Scarlet, and if you wish for them to remain alive, you will do as we say.
I gesture again.
Gesture to keep them talking?
No, to cut it. Mute it.
Alright, I'll mute it.
Let them come. These spirits don't want them here. They haven't done anything to prevent us, and they're not being very helpful. So send them our location. Draw them in.
Alright, he'll unmute it and then... Alright, if you want us that badly, we're about right here. And with Aelon's particular tone of voice, he said about here, and gave them a 20-mile radius to search through.
We're sending down a shuttle. It has Scarlet's family members on board. If you're not there within the next 40 minutes, we'll kill them. What we want is really quite simple. Lexa Scarlet in exchange for her 2 family members. They can go free, as long as we have Lexa. Be there in 40 minutes, or they're dead. Then they hang up.
Well, apparently the Sith seem to like you. What in the world did you do to them?
Be built, I think.
That's extremely weird. Well, they did give us a time limit, so hopefully Takai can help us out.
We've got some time. Let's look around. Stay within this area, though.
Oh, of course.
If it comes down to it, I am going to give myself up.
Also, I wanted to note it's going to take you like 25 minutes to walk to the site that they indicated.
Yeah. We can
Okay.
search on our way there. That's no problem. Aelon's going to be calling for Dakaya the entire time.
Okay. So you guys can roll survival and perception. What is happening? Wow. Lexa's gotten like 3 nat 1s in like, she's only rolled like... Wait a minute, that's 3 nat 1s basically in a row.
Yep, it's going great,
Aside from that survival, you rolled perception and wisdom and then survival and perception. You got 3 out of 4 nat 1s.
I use Knack, by the way, on survival.
It's going great.
Okay. Yeah, you guys, as you guys are making your way through, Aelon, you see signs that like it seems maybe like multiple like people have been in the forest within like the past several days. And most of them seem to be headed in the direction of the city, the lost city.
Can I tell if one of them is fresher than the others?
Yeah, there's one that seems to be like within the past day.
I've been trying to calm Dakaya the entire time.
You don't seem to be getting a response.
Question. Would Dakaya remember the sound of my blaster? I kid you not, mostly because I want to double check this. Because of the incredibly lucky roll that happened when we did fight her, and her dropping down as quickly as she did.
So what you're saying, like if she hears the sound of your blaster, she has like an involuntary like flinching response?
PTSD.
Basically, yeah, she would know it was me because my blaster is actually a fairly unique design and a model. It looks more like a, almost like a slug thrower, basically, but it looks like a fancy revolver style slug thrower. So it's got a different sound to it. It's not just a standard heavy blaster pistol. It's a little different. It's something he's had with him for a long time.
I realize I'm biased, but as the GM who had to go through that, I would say she definitely remembers.
I mean, that's what I'm thinking too. We'll go with sure. She heard it, she
All right.
recognized it.
And I will fire 3 times at 5-minute intervals.
Okay, roll perception. Lexa can roll too.
Lexa's not going to. She doesn't see anything.
Aeland, you hear the sounds of several creatures coming towards you in the underbrush.
Alright, Lexa, we do have several creatures heading this way, so do be careful. Hopefully Dakaya heard me, but we might have a fight on our hands.
Why? Why that one? As soon as you say that, and I'm guessing as he points it out, I kind of hear it too, and I'm like, we can't afford to be stopped. Hide in trees and keep moving. And then I just disappear from the path.
Yeah, same here. Elon's turning his stealth belt on.
You guys sort of blend in with the forest, and you can see, Aeland, what you recognize as like the Thelan panthers wandering around in the underbrush. They don't seem to notice you.
Alright, we'll head to the location too.
So is this spot leading us out of the forest?
Yeah.
It's not what I wanted, England. I wanted you to drag him in.
Well, actually, a 20-mile radius should be within sight of the forest, but okay.
No,
Oh, yeah, they gave you specific coordinates that go here. It's on the edge of it's actually it's on the eastern edge where like the sensor dish was, or is that the southern edge? Anyways, it's near there actually.
You let them pick the location.
Yeah, well, they didn't give me a choice.
Persuasion. Oh, never mind. It's fine, it's fine.
They were going to kill your family.
Whatever. I am. I have deception. I'm sure to talk about. That's fine. So, okay. Before we reach the edge of the forest, when we just get to the when we're almost out of it, I stop Aelin and I say, I don't know what to do, or what's going to happen when they get here, but I can't let them kill my family, which means I'm going to have to give myself up. There's only 2 of us. That doesn't mean we have to go without a fight.
Of that, I agree, lass. They're not taking you as far as I'm concerned. I don't care if I have to blow the ship up myself.
We don't know how much they know about me. I might be able to rig a sort of charge inside from my body. An overload, so to speak. Not enough to damage me or hurt me, but the first person that would touch me or come near me would be shocked, maybe stunned. Would that give you enough time to take some pot shots?
Oh, for sure, lass. That certainly would.
Now, I never spoke with the Comlink, and they never asked about my well-being.
About your well-being, no, they just want you alive, so...
They know that we've been to the forest. I'm guessing they know it's dangerous.
Oh, most likely. If they've been here as much as I think they have, then yeah. And they know what the forest is.
I take some of the Dantooine, because I'm wearing new clothes now, but I rip at them, tear them apart quite a bit to reveal the exposed machinery, as I had to cut some of my skin off, and like any place that I kind of look ragged on my body. And I try and make myself look like I've taken damage.
Okay. You want to roll deception for that?
And then I take my tool belt out, and I spend some time trying to rig a trigger to overcharge, so that at will I can trigger sort of an overload that will shock and hopefully stun, maybe unconscious, whoever is touching me at that time.
What exactly are you going to overload? All of your circuits?
Yeah. Just
That's
like
really going to incapacitate you.
not if I do it right. What I kind of want to do is send sort of build up a charge within my body that will then be released, and then after that charge is released, I want to deactivate myself, and then reactivate myself so that all my circuitry and I'm safe as soon as that discharge goes off. So kind of like, almost like shutting off the computer before an EMP goes off.
Okay, make a mechanics roll.
I'm gonna use a force point. And as I'm doing this, I just look at him and I say, okay, it's going to depend on your being able to bluff your way through this. Convince them that I was somehow injured or or knocked unconscious. Then wait for them to come and get me. Try if you can to get my family away from them. Tell them you won't give me up unless Soren and Riz are over by you. Whatever you can. Then, when they come, they'll pick me up. The charge will at least shock them and get them off balance. Then just have your way with them.
I will do what I can. So, try to get them to safety. Try to get the Sith to come out to get you. Get Riz and Soren to safety. And then swoop in and try to stop them from taking you, right?
Yes. I'm gonna have to knock myself unconscious for this, so you'll need to place me. If you can position my sword underneath me, all I need is a second for them to be disjointed, and then I can join in on the fight.
Alright, I'll have your sword by your right leg.
Right. So I'm gonna rig this so that I can kind of, not all the way rig it, just rig it till I, like, basically, till we get there, so that he doesn't have to carry me, because I'm probably weigh quite a bit, carry me all the way to the point, but like when we're, you know, kind of within a couple of, within like a couple yards of where the meeting spot is, then he can kind of drag me out to it.
Okay, so you guys reach the edge of the forest, and you see the ship come and land. So where do you want to position yourself? Like outside the trees or inside the tree line?
I would prefer inside the tree line for Lexa, but or at least behind a tree so that they can't instantly look and go, oh, there she is. Maybe leaning up against one of the trees.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess that would work. Yeah. Because I kind of want you someplace behind me so that you can shoot. But yeah, if you, like, prop me up against a tree, that'd be fine.
Yeah, it's either there or inside the forest, and even then, I'm not sure.
Okay. Then I guess I'll go sit by the tree, and then I deactivate myself and set the trap in motion.
And I'll slide her sword underneath her right leg to where the handle is sticking out. Make it look like it had fallen and then she had fallen on top of it, or had been placed on top of it, kind of thing. But make it to where the handle is just sticking out the right side of her leg. And not in her, but sitting under her, so that she's sitting on the sword, so that there's no confusion.
Okay.
And then after she's set up, I will kind of start heading out towards the ship.
Okay. I seem to have misplaced the tokens for Riz and Soren.
Oh, that's your
Even
fault.
though
We get
we've been
advantage.
here before.
Yeah, that's your fault. We get advantage on everything, right?
There we go.
So you see a large group of soldiers exit out of the back of the ship and like form up ranks beside it. Then you see a hooded Sith walk out, and he says, "Lay down your weapons."
Do you expect me to lay down my weapons when there are tigers roaming around here? My friend, the one you're looking for, was injured just a minute ago by some of these tigers, or panthers. I'm certain you've noticed them.
Well, if you come over here quickly, you won't have to worry about that. We can drive the tigers off.
Yes, a former Republic military soldier is going to come over to Sith hands.
You seem to be confused about who has the upper hand here.
Oh, I know who has the upper hand here.
Okay, then where's Lexa?
She's near here. I had to... as you can tell, I'm not exactly strong. I couldn't carry her all the way out here. So I laid her nearby. She wanted me to make sure her family was safe first. So, you set her family free, I will point you right to her.
I think that we'll release her family while we have her in our hands. You can trust that we won't harm her family. They are of no import to us. We only want her.
Yes, and again I will bring up the point I just brought up just a second ago. A former Republic military officer is going to trust Sith. You're not really good at this whole negotiating thing, are you? When you negotiate with somebody, you do have to understand their position and their particular history with who they're negotiating with. And you do have to consider all their prejudices and such. Nothing against you. You're probably a fine, upstanding Sith, but you know, the history I have with your people is
Enough! Then another Sith steps out of the freighter, and he is holding an ignited red lightsaber next to Soren's throat. And he says, "You should understand the prejudices of my master. And he is very prejudiced against long-winded smugglers. And in his rage, his arm might slip, so just send Lexa over and we'll release her family members. I don't think he'll be able to breathe without a throat."
Did you not hear me? I can't carry her that far. She was injured just a little bit ago. She's not able to come out
He
here.
gestures and 6 of the soldiers start walking towards you.
Hi guys, how you doing?
These should be more than enough to carry her.
Well, are they gonna carry her or are they gonna face me? Because they seem more to be wanting to face me rather than carry.
Well, where is she?
Again, she wanted me to make sure her family was free. If I don't make sure her family is free, she's gonna hurt me. I know you have the upper hand here, but she's my friend. I want to make sure her family is safe.
You have my word that they will be released as soon as we have her. You seem to be overlooking the fact that if we didn't care about our word, we would just kill you now and take her. We clearly have the upper hand, so just hand her over and then we'll release her family. I see no other choice for you in this matter.
Alright, how about this then? I will point her location out to you. It's close by. Don't worry, you don't have to walk far. And then at the same time as I point, you guys let them go, okay? because I want to see them free. I want to make sure my part to my friend is done, and at the same time, I want to make sure.
We will release the old man to you. Once we have Lexa, we will release her brother. Now, where is she? And he gestures, and this soldier guy starts pushing Soren, who's in a hover chair, towards you.
So you just literally changed our deal just a second ago. All right then. In that case, by the letter of your law, as soon as I have him, I will point you out. I will point Lexa out to you. By the way, I'm curious. Why do you want just her? I mean, she is.
Are you offering to take her place? Step right this way, and we'll escort you.
Why do you want any of us? Hey, Soren.
Don't let them take my daughter.
My hands are tied here, Soren. Can't do much. All
Is she alright? And he starts looking around.
Elon nods. Alright, she's over there. And Elon will point to where she is. Now, release Soren. You guys have the high ground here.
We released Soren, you idiot. He's standing right next to you.
I mean, Riss. Release Riss.
Okay, these guys go over and pick up Lexa. It was a pleasure doing business with you, Aland, the Sith guy says. And the Sith guy walks back inside the ship.
You need to release Riss.
Did my trap fail? Didn't work?
When did you want it to go off? I was waiting for you to say when you wanted to have it happen.
I mean, technically, I said the first person who touched me.
Okay, that's what I was.
I'll have it go off now if that's it's a little more convenient for me.
So it was. So are you actually unconscious, or are you waiting to time it? Oh, I guess you said you were unconscious now, so I guess it goes off right there.
No, I was leaving it up to you because technically speaking, I don't have control of it. I should have given Aland a remote, but I didn't think about that at the time.
Okay, so I guess it goes off right now as soon as those guys try to pick you up. So they all fall back away from you and cry out.
Wait, didn't they do damage or something? I have a lot of energy running through me. I have a
Well, I
second.
didn't say you didn't deal damage. I'm just saying that they fall back away from you.
I guess okay. So I come to consciousness. Roll
Okay.
initiative.
Roll advantage. Roll initiative.
Yeah, they just when they cried out and whatnot, Elon is.
Can it be a surprise round? Because that's got to be surprising.
It can be a surprise round for Aland, but not you, because it takes a little bit for you to come back.
Take what I can get.
Alright, if it's gonna be a surprise round for me, then I will.
Kill the ones around Riss.
It's a situation of, yeah, you gotta kill them, gotta kill everybody. Where's the grenades?
So you want to kill Riss too?
Well, if it's a 4 square or 2x2 square, I could actually hit in a particular spot, but I don't. That's okay. Oh, they're all in point blank range. Okay.
Okay, so you get to act in the surprise round, Aeland.
Okay. Alright, let's see what happens here. I'm gonna go ahead and draw, aim, and fire at the Sith guy. Yeah, the one with the lightsaber.
Okay.
That's an auto 20, or that's a natural 20. I'm using Uncanny Luck again since it's once per encounter. So triple that damage.
That should be one dead Sith.
Yeah, that
is 90
kills
points
him.
that is 90 points of health because I have triple crit.
Nicely done!
And with that, I'm gonna, as a free action, I will be yelling to Riss and Soren and just saying, "Run!" Oh, I forgot to add in my D8 to that as well.
I think he's dead.
Yeah,
Very
but
dead.
I've got to make sure he gets full damage. You know, I got to be fair to him. So that's
Well, you can't
4
just be
times
happy with
3.
9.
Okay, 102 damage she took.
He's the headless Sith now.
Yeah.
Yeah. His lightsaber goes flying out of his hand as he collapses to the ground.
You just had an Indiana Jones moment right there.
Yep.
Yeah, pretty much. This is one of those moments where Aeland literally just pulls out a blaster, Indiana Jones, and pow, headshot. It's high noon.
Okay, so Lexa, you boot back up laying on the ground with 4 guys scattered on the ground around you.
Alright, they're on the ground,
Mm-hmm.
but not dead.
No. They look like they've been stunned, but they're just quickly recovering.
I just want to dash past them and run straight to Riz.
Okay.
Can I use my full movement action if I run in a straight line?
No, because you're laying on the ground.
Okay. So it'll only give me 6 squares?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then I will go there. And take a swing at him.
Yeah, so you slash into him as he's still, like, laying stunned around on the ground. And he dies.
Okay. Then I guess that's my turn.
You never roll the NPC's initiatives. Karath.
That's okay. Since they don't have actual character sheets that have stats, they can't roll initiative. Okay. Yeah, the soldiers are all like, wait a minute, this isn't in the proper order. Okay, there we go. They all draw their guns and just say, "Stop this foolishness!" And these three guys fire at Aeland.
Foolishness! We just killed one of your leaders!
I need the MC Hammer song right now. Can I get that on cue?
No.
None of those hit.
Okay.
Can't touch this. Do 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 do.
These three guys surrounding Riss all turn on him and open fire. And he cries out and falls to the ground.
He doesn't have stats or dodge or nothing?
I mean, even if he had stats, it's basically like a free coup de grace against him because he's like in binder cuffs and they're standing right next to him.
I mean, I was kind of banking on that he would pick up on the confusion and, like, try and get away.
Yeah, somebody like Riss would probably do so. I mean, that, and I did yell out, you know, run.
Sorry, I'm not just gonna let you kill him without some rules loiling.
Well, I didn't say he died, I just said he fell on the ground. He's still alive.
Mm-hmm, okay. If you say so.
So the other Sith runs out of the... back out of the ship, and he just bellows, "Lay down your weapons immediately, or we'll kill them!"
I don't think he's gonna live to get to Aeland.
Okay, Aeland, it's your turn. Soren turns to you and says, "Stop! They're killing my son!"
Not for long, lad. And with it being my turn, I'm going to take a nice aim shot at this particular gentleman. The, yeah, the Sith guy. Does that hit?
No.
Okay, cool.
He did, yeah, he raises his lightsaber and deflects the blast. He just glares at you and says, "Surrender! Your friend's life hangs in the balance." Lexa.
Man, I'll come over to Lexa. I'm waiting on you, lass.
I am going to... I had a button for this. I'm going to prepare my feint action.
Okay, prepare for what?
So it doesn't say I have to be in melee range. I'm going to do feint. Make a deception check as a standard action to set the DC of your opponent's initiative check. If you beat your opponent's roll, that target is treated as flat-footed against the first attack you make against him in the round. You take a -5 penalty against non-human creatures or creatures with intelligence lower than 3. Basically, if he rolls initiative, I roll deception. If I beat him, the first attack I make against him, he's flat-footed.
Okay. It says in the round. Are you going to attack in this round?
No, it's for the next round. I make the standard
Oh, I thought
action.
you just said in that round when you were reading it. I must have misheard. Okay.
No. It's in it's the first attack I make them, so it's the next round. And as part of that feint, I just say, "You're right. We can't beat you. Come and get me." And my feint is that I'm sort of feigning surrender.
Okay, he looks at you and says, "Both of you, drop to the floor now, or we'll kill Riss." And you can see the guys in the background holding their guns, pointing it at the body of Riss, which is like flailing slightly on the ground. And Soren, with a very pained sound in his voice, says, "Do it! Stop! They're going to kill Riss! We can save you, Lexa. We will, but just don't do this. Don't let them kill your brother." What do you guys do?
I lied. As far as everyone's concerned, I've surrendered.
Okay, so when he says drop down to the ground and drop your weapon, do you do that?
Not my turn.
Well, you can do it as a free action if you want.
Hey, shenanigans.
Yeah, that's not how that works.
Well, the people are literally going to shoot and kill Riss this turn, so...
But she already said she was surrendering, but it's not her turn to move anything.
So she runs full speed at them holding her weapon and says, "Hey, look, I'm surrendering. Come and get me." That doesn't sound like a surrendering.
No, I stopped short. Made that thing. My goal is to always prepare for the next attack, but also to buy me a round.
And the feint is a deception, so I mean, you could just
Right,
say
but-
that
And she rolled a pretty
stabs her
good
sword
deception
into the
there.
ground as she said that thing, and so it looks like the sword's just there, but then she's gonna blindside him next turn.
Okay, I guess these guys just ready their action to shoot Riss as soon as you guys attack. And then these guys step up and try to grab Lexa. So that guy makes a grapple check. So you can resist if you want to make an opposed grapple check, or he can successfully grab you.
Yeah, I'll let him take me.
Okay. The Sith guy rushes towards you and says, We don't need you unharmed. And then attacks you. Oh, and apparently I have skills at rigging the dice. Oh, that was just...
shenanigans. First, you don't let Riss get a chance to, run or resist or something.
That, and you're still using the 5d6, so...
Yeah.
That's his special ability. I said that already.
No, you said
GM
that was like the
shenanigans.
average damage if you wanted them to do so much damage.
Exactly. So
Not
I want him to
special.
do so much damage. So that's what his ability is.
GM shenanigans.
Listen, did you expect anything less than
Okay.
this?
28 damage. Okay, that crit is bleeding, but since you're a droid, you can't bleed, so that has no effect on you. Okay, Eland, your turn.
I'm going to ready an action, then an aim shot at the guards down towards Riz, and hold for Lexa. What she does will determine what happens. If she acts aggressively, they get shot.
Okay.
Yeah, and this is like a full aim thing and whatnot.
Okay, Lexa, your turn.
I throw my sword on the ground next to Ayland, and I just take the blow. I don't do anything.
Okay. These guys start dragging you towards the ship. Eland.
You have Lexa, now let Riz go. And this time I'm going to ready another action that if they get on board the ship, I'm shooting the Sith. The one with the lightsaber. Since he's currently taking up the rear.
Okay. Lexa, what do you want to do?
Nothing.
Okay. Okay, the guys who are on the ground have recovered now and they start moving back towards the ship. Eland.
Are they showing signs of letting Riz go?
No, they're still pointing their weapons at him while he's laying on the ground.
They're showing no signs. Okay.
So do you ready another action?
I'm thinking about it. Just a moment.
Soren calls out, "Don't worry, Lexa. We'll find a way to save you. We won't let the Sith hold you."
Elon is going to ready in action. If they don't let Risk go on the next turn, he's going to fire.
At the one of the guys with Riss?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's going to yell out again, "Let Risk go."
Do you want to do anything, Lexa?
Nope.
Okay. Okay, so they take Lexa on board the ship, and then when she's on board, these guys walk away from Riss. They walk slowly, like still pointing their guns at him as he's like laying there, weakly on the ground. And the Sith guy whispers in your ear, Lexa, "Don't make a move, or we can still kill them all. But just cooperate, and I promise no harm will come to any of them. If you're lucky, no harm will come to you either."
Can I pocket my blaster? Hide it away?
Yeah, if you want to make an opposed grapple check and a deception or a stealth or deception, whichever one you want. See if you're able to do that while the guy's grabbing you without him noticing. But you have very high strength, so I'm sure you can beat a grapple of 13. Yes, and you can roll deception or sneak. Okay.
Don't look out of the dark side.
Hi, J.O.
Hey, hope
Okay.
you all had a happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Meanwhile, we're doomed.
No,
Doomed?
no.
What do you mean, doomed?
No one's doomed. Except maybe Lexa. Lexa might be doomed.
Everything's going perfectly according to plan. Okay, so as soon as the Sith guys get on board the ship, it takes off.
Okay, in that case, I move 6 and take a pot shot at anything that's in the door.
As soon as it starts flying up, I wait for maybe 10 minutes. Can I see where the engine is from here?
Well, it's like there's more than just like a single room. There's like a cockpit, and then you're in the main area where the troops are surrounding you.
Can I see the cockpit where the controls are?
Yeah, it's through like a small door.
I want to bust free of my guard and shoot at the cockpit controls.
Okay. So make another grapple check to break free. Actually, well, if you wait 10 minutes, they probably already put binder cuffs on you, so I think you have to make a strength check in order to break out of those.
The only one of us who could possibly do that.
She does.
I think she.
I think she does.
Yeah, break out of your binder cuff.
It's one thing I can count on Lexa's. When it counts, she rolls 20s.
Especially
Yeah.
with strength.
No, she gets up, I almost half giggles as she's like, binder cuffs have never held me. Snaps them, takes out the blaster she's concealed and aims at the cockpit controls and fires as many shots as she can get away with before someone brings her down.
Okay, yeah, make an initiative roll to see.
"10 minutes is I'm hoping is long enough for you to pull them away, Eland, as the shuttle comes careening down."
Yeah, 10 minutes, yeah. The
I
first,
don't think you're anywhere near them.
yeah, first 20 seconds I'd be yelling at Riz and Soren to get back into the forest, or to get into cover, and then I'm going to loot the lightsaber wielding dude I shot in the head.
Yeah, Riz doesn't look like he's in condition to get himself back into cover.
I'm still going to loot the Sith dude. I want any comms.
Wow, very compassionate about you.
I want any
Yeah,
comms.
The
Riz
dying
gets
man
shot.
laying on the ground. Oh, what loot do we got over here?
Check for med packs.
I want any comms. Anything that will help find Lexa.
Yeah, he has a comms device and a lightsaber.
Don't care about the lightsaber. I want the comms device.
Okay.
And then after that, I'll go over and get Riz and carry him. Drag him. It's more like it. 9 strength. Yeah, I keep forgetting. I've got a 9 strength. Yeah, Bazak, but I'm not for loot. I want a way to get to find Lexa. Elon, money has never been something with Elon.
Okay, yeah, so you can get a couple shots off. Lex, if you want to make an attack roll.
That, and I also figured Soren was going to go up, run up, or at least try to run up and get to Riz.
How many shots can I make?
2. Okay, yeah, so you take 2 shots and fire them into the cockpit area before the guy grabs you with the force and immobilizes you.
Can I see? Did it do anything?
Yeah, you can see. I'm still trying to just determine if it did anything or not.
46 points of damage to a computer? That should do something.
I mean, classic Star Wars, I would imagine all the systems are broken. It's not being controlled anymore.
Well, I'm trying to determine, like, if she just breaks free and spontaneously fires into the cockpit area, like, what are her odds of actually destroying the cockpit controls?
Being that I'm a droid, and I was sitting here thinking about this the whole time.
We've got 10 minutes to plan where she was firing.
She also got a really good attack roll on that.
Yeah.
Second one, at least, definitely hit.
Well, it's a computer, a stationary object, fairly large. It's technically kind of easy to hit.
The other question is, how far off of the planet does the ship make it in 10 minutes? I feel like I could exit the atmosphere in 10 minutes.
There are rules.
I
for
don't
this.
care.
Let me go pull them up because I just saw them a little bit ago.
Okay.
10
I
minutes?
don't
I
don't
don't
care.
think it's actually out of the atmosphere. So,
Yeah, I'm thinking not either, just realistically speaking, but okay.
just from there's a chart. I'm scrolling up to it. I just need to get to it.
Let us consult the rule books. We can only successfully
Consult
rules
the book about
lawyer. We can only successfully rules lawyer if we look at the rules.
Consult the Book of Armaments.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, surface of planet to orbit is 5 minutes. So I was wrong.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Because the atmosphere is only like 60 miles away from Earth's surface. So I'm imagining a ship goes pretty quickly. So
Planetary orbit to planet's moon is 10 to 30 minutes.
Okay, well, retcon a little bit. My goal was to hit before we break Atmo. I would have known.
Yeah.
yeah.
Because obviously it doesn't do anything if I did that in space. We just float.
Yeah, that wouldn't make any sense. Oh, look, we're now floating in. Oh, the Sith can just pick us up.
I think that is
Yeah.
a fair point.
Yeah, that
Yeah, because that's something that Alexa would know.
And also potentially be able to see.
Yeah, so she might wait like 2 minutes, if that.
30 seconds, and I know exactly how long 30 seconds is, because I have an internal chrono.
Okay, yeah, so the ship starts like sputtering and then it starts falling back towards the planet.
As soon as it does, then I deactivate myself.
Okay.
Yeah, when I start seeing the ship start teetering, I'm gonna basically start trying to beeline as much as one could.
I get my posted link is even more appropriate now.
Yeah,
This all seems awfully familiar to something that happened the last time people from the party were on the.
We just can't.
Don't even, not even. We could not be
Except
here
worse.
for those party members.
Yeah, but see, we control crash the ship instead of free fall the ship.
Okay. So this is a very valiant effort, but number one, the story is not going to be nearly as good if Lexa gets away. Number two, she probably
So
wouldn't
says the
still get
GM.
away. Because if it can make the atmosphere in a minute and a half, in 30 seconds it would fly very far away, and then crashing would be back away from the distance where Aeland is. So there's no way that Aeland could run to the crash site before the Sith just send down another ship to pick her up.
Yeah, it's gonna take days to get there.
So
it would take about 2-3 hours. If they knew about it, it would still take them at least that long to send a ship. So it would. I
it
would
would take
be
them 2 hours to
exhausted.
send a ship. What?
Well, yeah, because they've got to figure out what happened,
Well, how far away are their ships?
and then there's
Yeah,
that too.
you hear over the comms. You hear, "Our ship is crashing. Send another rescue party. We need to be recovered." The stupid girl destroyed the controls. We're going to crash.
We need to be picked up, aka we need body rest. We need some morticians here. We need CSI. Everyone's dead.
Yeah, at that high up, they would have to roll.
Although I guess destroying the controls wouldn't necessarily turn off the engines. It might just cause the steering to go crazy.
So it might be even worse.
Yeah.
But maybe there's like an
nosedive,
automatic.
maybe.
Maybe there's like an automatic maybe because the engine, maybe there's like an auto correction system that has like the, I don't know, the repulsor lifts kick in or something.
Just auto lands.
Or auto doesn't crash really hard into the surface.
Hey guys, just trust me. I'm not trying to murder everybody.
No,
Yeah,
we
you
don't
are.
So the
trust you.
Sith guy sort of half crashes the ship, but in another couple minutes, another ship arrives to pick them up, and they fly back off of the planet.
Yeah, you're fixing for player revolt. That's what you're doing here.
No, it's only so we can go on board a Sith ship and just like massacre everybody as revenge.
I mean, that was my plan in the first place.
Okay, so when you shut yourself down, did you have like a way to, like a timer that you wanted to reactivate yourself, Lexa?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm shutting myself down because I know that it's really hard to hack into my systems, and I don't want to answer any of their questions.
Well, I mean, part of the reason for you going aboard the Sith ship so you could learn some more plot. But if you don't want to learn anything, we can go with that.
I'm just.
I'm saying that.
what
Yeah, that
Lexa
makes
would
sense.
do.
That makes sense to me. You keep trying to give us plot, and we keep saying, "Nope, we don't need your plot. We'll just shoot some stuff, and it'll work out."
Rails? What rails?
Okay,
We'll
well
break
then,
the rails.
I guess no one, not the spying players in the background or Lexa herself, knows what is happening to her. So we'll,
Listen,
I
we
guess,
just need to throw a big
go
enough
back
object
to
fast enough
Alon.
at the problem, and it will solve it.
I'm sorry, GM. If I was organic, this would work. But what would you do? What would you do if you were a droid and some people you're likely going to take you and kidnap you and want to question you?
This is true.
Hey, I can't
Yeah,
follow the
nice
logic.
convenient out there.
It's a twist on the double cross of like giving them an empty box. It's like the empty box, except they have the like they have what's in the box. They just can't use what's in the box.
It's a locked box.
They picked
No.
the one member of the team that can just decide, nope, not conscious, not ever conscious.
Well, there's at least one other member of the team that can
Okay,
go bad
well,
in various other
At
ways.
some point, we'll come back to this and explain what happened out of character to Lexa, but for now, we'll leave it a secret.
I feel like if they ever show up and try to do anything else with us, then we'll find out.
Well, I mean, we kind of need to find them to deal with the shadow.
Meh.
As far as we know, it's a better idea to do it than not.
Okay, so, yeah, Riss is very badly wounded. But do you have a med pack? You can roll
Yes,
treat
I do.
injury.
I do have a med pack. Let me find the button.
Okay, so you managed to stabilize him, but he, seems to be unconscious.
Well, that I figured. Alon's not a medic. He's seen enough combat or enough dead bodies to know that he can stabilize, but it's going to have to be either walking back for 2 hours, or actually from here it would probably be 4 hours with 2 injured people. So it might be best just to wait for help to arrive. While we're waiting, though,
Well, Soren has his hover chair, so he'll urge that they just go back to the city. He can hold Riss in his arms on his hover chair and go back to the city.
Alright, in that case, then Alon will agree to that, and he'll go loot the 2 corpses that are here The lightsaber, any credits, that stuff, because he's now mad. And by the way, the one with the lightsaber is pretty much filled with blaster holes.
Okay.
Dead corpse. Alon's got every now and then can have anger issues. He's a little frustrated. The Sith is now Swiss cheese.
Yeah, as you guys are
Anger
going back,
issues.
Soren just keeps telling you, we have to do something. We have to find out how to get Lexa back.
You let me handle that, lad. I'll deal with Lexa.
He seems to chuckle in spite of himself when you call him lad.
Alon right now doesn't have time for it, so he just just continues on. He'll come over to Remai and let him know he didn't find Dakaya, and they're heading to the settlement. So if you'd like to send or let them know that he's going to be at the settlement, so he can come back and help work on the ship, get it up and running ASAP.
Okay. So you set off towards the city after making those calls, or while making those calls, and we will take our break and reconvene in 10 minutes.
Okie dokie. Also, LOL at getting the ship working.
Yeah, you guys beat it up pretty badly, but that's still 10 days, give or take, of working on it, and Alon's computer is not that bad. He can do some. Anyways.
I don't think it's a computer's problem. I think it's the whole ship is in ruined problem.
Yeah, like all the systems, literally every system except the repulsors and some basic stuff needs to be replaced.
So, in other words, you guys not only stole our ship, you broke it, and then made sure nobody could use it for the next 10 years.
Did you not hear the whole crashed onto a planet from high orbit thing?
Whose fault was that? Anyways, we'll take our break.